Hey everybody, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. Thanks for coming by the channel today. It's a beautiful day here in Winnipeg at Inline Truck and Equipment. Doing a review on a brand new 2025 Kenworth T880 with sleeper, so let's check it out. All right. Look at these clouds up here. That's pretty wild. Gotta love it. It was sunny a little earlier, but anyways, overcast now. So this is a brand new 2025 T880. Has the 76-inch sleeper, and this is sold to the fine folks at Border Chemicals. So thank you to everybody over there for your continued loyalty to Kenworth and to Inland and to myself over the years. So thank you so much. Let's take a look up front here. I'll show you what we did. So a lot of it is basically the factory stock options that we can option on or off of the truck. Starting with the bumper, this is a stainless chrome channel bumper. We have the fender closeouts right in here, which kind of helps give that closure panel. Close off the front end, makes it look a little bit better. Standard with an aluminum metal mesh grille, stainless steel shroud surround around it. And we got the bug screen in behind the grille, along with the winter front clips on the front there. So really nice stance to the front end of this truck. Got the factory visor, stainless visor with the LEDs included. This is sitting on a 13.2 front axle, 13,200 pound front axle. And then we got the DSH 40P on the rear, and I'll show you that in a second. So this is the standard hood, so you can get a shorter version of the hood if you want, just a shorter nose, and then it kind of shrinks that back end up a little bit. But this is the standard hood. Down the side here we got dual-sided cab exhaust, and we have the battery disconnect switches underneath right here. So yeah, dual-sided cab exhaust with the one side connected only. This side here we have a really large 150-gallon fuel tank, 7-inch straps, and that is the natural finish on that tank. The back wall has the air and electric hookups on the back with this slide bar with a spring. We have your connections right here, and then 3 feet of deck plate along the back. We have this standard or this optional step that you can put right there. This truck is sitting on the AG 380 suspension. So that's the 38,000 pound suspension. Nice and lightweight. We have polished rims, as you can see, and these are the high polished machine finished. Michelin X Energy D 22.5s. And then the fifth wheel is a sliding fifth wheel, FW35 with a 24-inch slider. Like I said, the rear axle is a Dana Spicer DSH 40P. So that's a 40,000 pound suspension or diff with an oil pump in it, and it is a high performance 40,000 pounds, so it can handle a little bit more weight. All right, we got the drum brakes on the back here as well. Now coming down this side here, we have, you can see the stainless ribbed half fenders. Our shop installed those here, and we got the large DEF tank. So this is the 30 gallons DEF tank there that we offer with a chrome cover. You can see the exhaust port coming out of the back of the bunk. That's for the factory installed S-Part heater. And you may be looking at these guys here. This is for the hydraulics. So it is ordered with a split tank. So the front half is, the back half is hydraulic, the front half is fuel. So that's how that's set up there. We got the bunk door with a vent, and then the jockey door below right here. Just open up the hood and show you under there for a second. I maybe should have grabbed my jacket. I'm a little chilled actually right now. So under the hood here we have the 510 horsepower, 1850 torque rated PACCAR engine. So this is the PACCAR engine that we offer and we sell. We do have the air ride front axle on it. So this is the AG 130 suspension on the front end. So this is a nice soft ride for this truck. And then there are the front brakes, as you can see there. We've got the fuel water separator up on the side here, and power steering right there, power steering reservoir right there. You got your washer fluid, and we have your coolant up above there. And then all your fuses and relays are right up in here. We'll just close this up here for a second. Technical difficulties. All right, yeah, so you got your fuses, relays all in there, and you got the pincher that you can take those out with right there. So that just closes like so. How do I do this here? There we go. So closed up. All the air lines, electrical lines terminate at the firewall here, so you can see the electrical there, and then you got your air lines right up there going through that that valve system. You do have a few air lines going into the cab, and that is for your trailer parking brakes and your manual transmission. So you can see the hydraulic clutch right there. So that's the air assist hydraulic clutch. So it is a manual transmission on this truck. So this side here, we got your turbo. Hot side, there is an aftermarket installed heater. That's for the engine. There's the air ride on the front end, like I showed you earlier. And then here's the HVAC system, changing that filter. Very simple to do. My hands are a little cold right now. There we go. So you can see there's the primary filter right there for the HVAC. And then the primary filter for the truck is up above right there. So there you go. So let's close up the hood and I'll show you guys on the inside quick. All right, get out of the wind here. So yeah, as we walk into the cab here, you'll see the nice fully trimmed out interior. This is the Vantage trim package. So you got the nice, I don't know what you would call that, leather, vinyl, kind of the fabric material on the door. And then you have your power locks, window lifts, and your mirror controls right there. Rubber steering wheel with the smart controls inside here, along with your cruise control right over there. So you got your cruise, your waypoints on, off, and then your speed limiter if you want to limit the speed on the pedal on the fly while you're driving. Down below here, we have your work lights. We got interior lights here in the cab, and then that is your exterior light pre-trip test. So that's if you want to do an exterior light test and make sure all the clearance lights and so forth are in operation. So you just hold that down when the truck is in the on position, and then it will go and do all a cycle through all of the different lights on the truck. On the signal stat here, you have your washer fluid. You push this whole thing in to get juice onto the window, and then that is for your clearance lights for the center interrupter for that there. Tilt telescopic is right down here. You can adjust that so you can get a really nice adjustment forward or back depending on where your belly is in proportion to the seat. In terms of the seat here, this is a GT703 seat. So it has quite a few lumbar controls. So you have the 3 along the back here, your height adjustment, there's your shock adjustment, and then the quick air dump right there to drop all the air out of that seat. Now, it is also heated, so you can see the little switch right there for the heat. Now between the seat, there are 2 options here to adjust the tilt. So I'll just kind of plop this down right here and turn that up. So between the seat here, you got these 2 levers. This one on the right here is to adjust how much you want to have the cushion underneath your legs for adjustment. And then this one here is to adjust how much tilt you want to have on the seat here. So that's a really nice way to get comfortable in the truck while you're driving. And then way down on the floor, that's the adjustment for where you want the seat to be positioned exactly. As far as the rest of the dash goes here, so this here, I'll just turn a little light on so we have a little bit better viewing experience for you. We have 6 optional gauges. We have a storage pocket over there. There is the radio, and if you want to learn how to program your Bluetooth to your phone, to your truck, there is a video that I've produced quite a while ago now. It's up on my channel here, and you can learn how to pair that, and I'll remember to put a link in here if I can. There is the spike for the trailer. This is for the jakes right there. And then your engine fan, traction control, a couple spare switches. There's your regen switch, air suspension dump, your power divider, your forward and your back diff lock, your PTO preset, and that's for preset RPM, PTO switch to engage, and then your 5th wheel slider. We do have a toolbox on the passenger seat right there, so you have a little bit of storage underneath that. And let's take a look inside the sleeper and see what's going on back there. So before we jump back there, I'll just show you where the Webasto control that was installed for the bunk and the engine. So that I thought we ordered this one with an S-bar from the factory, but we didn't. We put in the combo kit, the Webasto combo kit from the store here. We installed that here. All right, so looking in the bunk here, it's quite spacious. This is a 76-inch bunk, so I do have tons of room standing up. I'm standing up between the seats here. We've got lots of room. We have the storage shelves down below right there. So those are drawers that just pull out like so. And then on this side here, we have a shelf where if a person wanted to have a fridge, this is where it would go, but we opted to not have a fridge. And then we have the drawer below. We have more closet space here with a shelf, more storage over there. And then we have a little mirror along with some pockets for putting magazines or dirty underwear or whatever you want to put in there. This truck was ordered with a factory installed inverter, so it does have the plugs right there and then up also above there. And I'll just put this little bag in here for now. Lift up the bunk and show you underneath there. So you can see there's the HVAC system for the sleeper. There's the winter front. There is the Webasto heater for the bunk with the little vent there. And there is the inverter and then some safety equipment right there. So on the back, we have the storage shelf, and this is a really nice option. This storage shelf has a really deep pocket, so this goes down to almost about here. So you have a good 6-7 inches of space, and then if you want to put these up high, you can protect whatever you want to have inside the back here. Keep that from flying out while you're driving if you have to apply the brakes in an emergency situation. So duffel bag or boxes or whatever you want to keep up there. We have these cabinet doors as well, so you have lots of storage inside there, and that's on both sides. On the back wall here, there's the control for the inverter, there's the Webasto, and then there is the HVAC controls for the sleeper when the truck is running. You do have a little night light, there's a door lock to lock the truck, and then a little storage pocket right there. So there you go. All right, so there you go. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you being here on the channel. If you want to subscribe and you like this kind of content, please do that. You can just click down below. Give it a thumbs up if you are into that kind of thing. Again, a big thank you to the guys at Border Chemical for purchasing this truck, and hope you enjoy it. And if you are looking at ordering a truck for yourself, by all means, give me a call. All my contact information is below in the description, or you can click up here to go to my website. So thanks so much for watching, and as always, have yourself the world's best day.